Hi, welcome to another episode of Gundam Kopi O. On today's episode, you can notice that we have a background change. Well, the reason why is today we are at Chris Gundam Toy Shop's shop. Hi.
So I will be a little bit tipsy and gauzy because today I do some heavy work.
He had some rough time today actually.
Yeah, rough time today. And as what Amir says, actually we just finished renovating our shop, and we still like try to get the mood coming in. And at the same time, I've been wanting to do this review top 10 for quite some time, and I'm glad that actually I can do this with Amir.
And I'm grateful for you to let me lend this place to me for a while to just shoot this episode. If you don't mind, next other episode we can just do it again here.
Why not? If it is something special, right, and it is some special review, I don't mind doing it here, man.
Wow, now that is a very
I
good
don't
person.
mind. I really wanted to also. So, you want to begin our top 10?
Alright, so in case you're wondering, today we are doing the top 10 2015 Gunplas reviews.
Alright.
So basically, the top 10s are chosen by me and Chris. We are going to judge it from me. I'll be judging it from the design perspective, and Chris, as a builder himself, he will judge it based on from a builder's perspective.
So, from my point, some of the list is I pick based on the review of online and my personal experience. That some I built it before, some I still haven't built. But I see my friend that came here, they built it. It's really, really awesome from the perspective in the sense of articulation, joint, and everything. So, let's go for the top 10.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now for the number 10, the first one will be the Master Grade Gundam XX.
Yep, this is definitely one of my favorites for that 2015 because the wing, alright, the articulation and the gimmick is very special, but they are good and bad. The bad point is they are some loose, and I have to extra careful when we open the back flip of the yellow clear part. It comes with a base also, which is a good thing. And my favorite part of XX is not just the backpack, but I love there's a gimmick ahead when you can open. You have fin, both.
Oh,
and
more
there's a leg also here.
I
noticed you are fans of X also.
I'm actually a big fan of Gundam XX. Actually, when they announced they're going to take to sell this, I was impressed. It looks so nice. It is way better than its high grade counterpart. But one thing, right? Isn't it like the backpack is a bit heavy or something?
It is heavy. That's why it comes with a stand.
I see. Oh, they include a stand with it.
You have to come with a stand because it will bend the back.
I see. Yeah, that problem actually exists in the high grade model also. I actually bought a high grade 1 version. Now, based on my design perspective, right, I think Bandai did a very good job. I mean, I've seen pictures of it where they add details. Even the clear parts are super duper nice, especially the chest part. The amount of detail they put in this model is superb. As you say, even the satellite panels, the panels on its hand and legs, it looks super nice.
When it comes to another thing, my favorite part of the gimmick wise is
the satellite cannons, right?
The gimmick of you have to fold it and have to fold it with the field position to get it in front. Normally, if you have a lot of gimmick, you're very loose one. But this one, solid.
Super duper solid. Oh, that means it's gonna be a lot way better than its HG counterpart. Then. Oh.
So that's overall. I would put it. I think for me still okay for me. My personal point is still okay.
Yeah, I think it looks okay. It's not great, but it's okay. The number 9,
Wing Honoo HG. I think this is more to your choice, right?
This is mine one.
Why you like it anyway? I'm very curious.
Okay, to be honest, right? This is a very, very unique design of the Wing Gundam. Actually, this appeared for your information, this Wing Gundam actually appeared in not the anime series, but in a manga series, the Honoo Build Fighters Honoo series. I forgot who's the pilot again. Oh, okay, right there. It's
Yusei
Yusei Koen's mobile suit. I haven't read the manga yet, but it looks superbly awesome. It's one of those good variants of Wing Gundams beside Fenris. This one is one of those sexy ones, especially the clear parts.
Yep. So this one I didn't build it, but my colleague, he done and do some modification. The backpack, because it's a lot of curvy design, and you have a lot of clear part, the possibility for you to do customized, to do kit bash, is very good. And it blend well with build burning.
Oh,
Because
yes.
of fires. So I think he does something like a backpack or something. So if you don't mind to spend some money and get fuel, you can even do a sun round shape, and your kit will look very, very awesome. Seriously. But there is some part that I'm not so happy impressed with. It's because the part of the leg. When your leg joined the bend like this, it couldn't bend totally.
I see.
Due to because of the design here. But overall, if you talk about design, like you say, I love the face, I love the weapon, and the shoulder. Yeah, other than that, still okay. Transformation, not bad.
Not bad lah. Not too hard and not
really,
too hard to
not
transform.
really complicated because HG is still okay.
Yeah, it's still okay one. Actually I like the design again is because how they actually mix the concept of a flame into a wing Gundam. You can see those curves, the clear parts.
Yeah.
It really shows that it's flamey.
It's his selling point actually.
Yes, it's the selling point, the flamey design of the Gundam wing. This is what happened if you give Sekai a fiery burning wing Gundam.
Yeah, like I said, kit bash, you use this curvy part, fire part, you try, put in a real burning.
It looks super duper nice.
Gunpla orgasm. Gunpla orgasm. Okay, shall we go next?
Okay, now to the number 8.
We have what?
Oh, it's the real RG Astray red frame.
Yeah. So
From a builder's perspective, what do you say?
well, because I sell this also, and actually that year this is one of the top selling model kit. Because red frame has been like very famous, not because of I think not because of the short series, but because the design itself is superb. It's clean, tidy, and you have a like ninja feel, like samurai feel.
Yes, I agree.
So in the builder part for RG, there are some buyers from online or offline. They say the mount is not so sexy because the part the mount here, the gap is too big. It's equivalent like having the M Master grade cover, same. It's supposed to be smaller.
I see.
But if let's just say if the weapon, the sword is super because it's coated and you have engraving wording.
Oh,
Okay,
they engrave words onto the katana. Oh,
that is actually its selling point. And another thing is articulation wise, very good. Well, the weave fin a little bit loose, but the sticker, the decal, if you want to do posing, you customize what I couldn't see that far because the white color come with two tone, gray and white. So even though it look plain from far, but if you look closely, put decal. This is one of, I wouldn't say my top RG, but it will be for my top 5 but it will be top 10 for me.
I see. It's like they already modified some of the part not to be all white.
Yes.
Some of it are grey and white, just like what we builders do lah.
Yes.
Just to differentiate parts. I think this is a totally builder's wet dream, especially doing posing, because you know like Astrays do those samurai moves with bending down and sword. Is it okay?
The way how Bandai promote it also.
Is it okay for that one?
Yeah, not bad. It based on, it's very humanoid movement rather than you have double O, you have some movement, you can't really move much. But this one, like human, you move. The flexibility.
Yes, because they really want to show they already know the Astray red frame is very flexible in the anime itself. They try to implement it as hard as they can into the RG model.
Correct. That's why
super nice.
for top 10, I think this must be there.
Yeah, this must be there.
What about you? What you like about Astray?
I think right for I think I like the sword more. The concept of they're trying to implement a samurai with a Gundam itself. I mean, the sword is already very nice. They even have the sheath, which is where you put the sword into. Also, the one that so basically, right, from my perspective from the design, I think how to say let's say that it looks way different from any other Gundams that exist in the timeline itself. I mean, you can see it is almost bare naked. It doesn't have lots of armor like full armor Gundam, Unicorn, or any Exias.
His identity is very strong.
Yes. When you can just look at this, right, and you can immediately know, oh, okay,
It's Astray line.
it's Astray. It couldn't be mistaken as an Exia, it couldn't be mistaken as anybody else, but totally Astray. It has its own character, which is super duper nice.
Yes, they have a very strong character.
Very strong character. You won't mistake this for any other Gundams. If you find somebody, right, and they mistaken this for another Gundam, right, you can just smack them in the face.
I will slap them.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, next will be number 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Gundam rapes.
the Hyaku V-Rape. Rape,
Some call it rape. Some
Rape.
call it the wrong way, rape.
Why?
Okay. So I believe this one is for, I think, for the manga also.
Mhm.
And, it's actually what I see. Why I like this kit, right, is actually there's a lot of improvement in the outlook.
Mhm.
The face, everything is sharpens. The backpack, the design of the proportion is just nice. It's well balanced. And even though you have a backpack this much, right, it still can stand very steady.
Oh, okay.
That count not much HG, right?
Yes.
But what amazed me is actually the backpack actually can convert into a bird.
Yeah, it's actually
transformation.
Oh, that
So
one's nice.
too bad that anime series they didn't come out. They didn't put this in. But overall, there are some pro and con. The hand part does a bit loose. The joint, I think, part over here.
If you extend it a lot, pop.
Not really. It's just look awkward
I
and
see.
it's a bit loose. But overall, the weapon is just comes nicely, and the price compared to others, this one a bit high due to because there are more part in it. But if you like to repaint it, kit bash and use the part to do more different in a creative way on the kit bashing, I love it. I will recommend this for it.
For any other Gunpla modelers.
Yes. It's a I wouldn't say in 2015 this is one of the top selling, but this is actually most of it. Whoever love to modify and kit bash, will search for this one.
Okay. From my perspective, right, from the design perspective, it looks awesome. It doesn't look too awesome, but it looks pretty much very nice. Especially, right, the backpack. The backpack is a super duper nice addition to the Hyaku itself. As you all know, if you don't know how the Hyaku original looks like, you can Google it. It almost looks the same, but this one has a very big bird / backpack.
But the backpack also I forgot to mention. I think the backpack they have an extension pack on. I think come with different pack one. If I'm not mistaken, because I think they are magazine actually giving out extra part to add in. I think this is the bird actually. I think this is the bird to add in and do some conversion. If I'm not mistaken.
Is it this one, right? If you actually took out the bird, right, it can actually stand, right? Is it that one?
Still can stand very steady.
Still can stand. Okay, I thought the magazine one was the addition.
That I think I have to find back, or maybe you can find back the picture.
People Google yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to go. You have to look into these kits. Okay.
This one is super. Overall, this is a very good homage to the original Hyaku Gundam. It looks awesome. It looks better, especially the bird, which is a total selling point. Okay, just in case for you guys for information, this is actually from another manga itself, from the Build Fighters A series. This is actually piloted by Tatsuya Yuki from the original Build Fighters.
Yeah.
He has this in the manga. Why don't you just put it in the anime series? Huh?
Yeah, I know.
This is a good one. Come on, Sunrise. You can do it.
Next.
Okay, next would be number 6. Oh.
Dark Matters.
Number 6 would be the Master Grade Gundam Exia Dark Matter.
Well, surprisingly, this is another from another Gundam build fight. This, the color is not so
Appealing.
not so outstanding.
I can agree with that one.
But to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
this is actually on that year one of the, I think top 5 selling Master Grade.
Okay.
I was surprised, I was skeptical when we want to get this stock into the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, wow, the design like that, I don't think so. But our first batch of order finished.
Finish that out.
Then I look into, I think, and I saw my customer bring the build version.
Mm-hmm.
Then I tried to play around. The backpack, the weapon, the fire and ice that move, alright? The face, overall, if you judge based on color, you might not so love it. But if you see the overall, the weapon and the gimmick of the weapon, and the possibility you can use the part to kit bash, a lot. And it also like provided a few like empty space, or maybe give some space like very plain so they can do more like panel line.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I see online a lot of people actually using this kit to do customization, do panel line and add more detail. So that is actually, I have to like really put in the spot here, number 6, because it really that good.
Yeah, one is an Exia. Everybody loves Exia somehow.
Yes.
Another one I have to say is it looks, to be honest, it doesn't appeal to me, but somehow it appeals to a lot of other people. Maybe because one, they love Exia. Another one, it looks super duper badass with those 2 weapons, the fire sword and the ice sword. Okay, to be honest, that one kind of appealed to me, the sword part. Also, I have to agree with Chris, the color might not be that appealing, to be honest. I mean, I know they're trying to show like the dark matter color, but well, I think a lot of people like it somehow anyway.
The Master Grade still come with the original, another one, the old version of Master Grade, because they actually reuse almost the part. They recycle actually
From the Exia.
Yeah, that's what Bandai do best.
That's
right?
pretty much what they
That's how they milk you.
They try to sell those unusable. As he said, they recycle everything.
For example, the leg part here, actually you have now you see a curve up, right? They actually have the original one, Exia, which is slanted down.
They made the shoe. They sold this curved shoe, is it?
Yeah. And then after that, they have a pre-Bandai
The P-Bandai version.
of Amazing.
Okay, what color is it?
Blue, like the animation.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people piss at that.
Why can't you sell that one? Why do you have to make that P-Bandai?
Pre-Bandai.
Why?
A lot of people upset.
Oh, I would buy the other one than this one, to be honest.
So anything else you like, actually like you a bit like so keen to.
Yeah, but if you like badassery with the fire and ice sword, go for it lah. It's pretty okay for us.
Very okay. Next,
Okay, next would be number 5.
we have
The Barbatos. Yeah,
Now-
from the latest series, which is the Iron-Blooded Orphan series. Okay, designer's perspective.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, builder's perspective.
I would like to give you all the. Have you watched all the episodes already?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think?
The show is pretty okay. I'm not saying it's awesome, but it has a very solid storyline. One, good characters. They're not like those wimpy main characters. This one is actually badass. The main character is actually badass.
He's cold.
But the main one is the Gunpla or / the Gundam itself. The first episode, I still remember when I watched the first episode, right? I wasn't that impressed because it was a bit dark. I think they tried to follow the Gundam Wing series, which is dark series a bit. But then when this actually appeared in that first episode, I fall in love with it. The badassery by the pilot, also the weapons itself. It's not even beam weapons. All of them are super duper total metal.
For SG, I think most of the SG that I met, right? This version of IVO, as I mentioned, nutmeg cleaning is very straightforward, clean, tidy. Because compare for the previous version of the old version of the SG, like 2010, before that, the nutmeg is so thick when you cut, you can see very obvious, which is very annoying, and it's consume more time if you are a perfectionist.
Yes.
It's like when you see that nutmeg and you like scissor.
You have to sand it a bit.
You have to sand it a bit.
lot.
Yeah. But what's so different about this one is the injection mold, the thickness of the nut mark is so thin. After you cut, you just clean it using finger. And you can touch up using like pen like that, then settle it up. You have an inner frame, so-called half inner frame.
Half inner frame.
Because you will see the half naked behind. Okay? Customization is a lot of possibility because there are some complaints saying that the hips, it doesn't make sense, it's too thin. It's like that. But there are a lot of possibility if you want to customize with other kits because they have a lot of inner part that you can see, for example, the piston, the hose, and they are also like very mechanic feel there, which is you can use it to complement other builds. Overall, I love it because articulation as well. Just there are some complaints in the sense of the knee part because when you bend, there are still limitations.
Well, that is one of the HG's for your problem.
But if you are a perfectionist, you love to do detailing, Barbatos is the recommended because it has a lot of empty space.
Yeah, so you can see it's like a blank white paper just ready to be drawn.
Yep.
It actually looks nice even not modified. I think it will look even better when people customize it. Oh, that video is so nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
But design-wise, I think it looks great, especially on the weapons department, which is a lot of metal-based weapon rather than your normal Gundam weapons, which is beam weaponized weapons. This is actually very nice. Even a metal katana, I don't know what to call that actually. I remember they mentioned it in the show, but I don't know what it's called. But it looks badass. Oh, also, if I'm right, this kit has a lot of variations, right? They sell weapon packs for it.
This is where Bandai do its shit thing, okay? Well, the concept, what I know is it's very similar like frame mount. You have an inner frame, then you can interchange.
Yes.
And the joint also, you can complement with other IBO. You can switch. It's nothing like a Lego, something like that. So, expansion weapon, a lot. So your customization is like infinity, which is, in other words, you're spending also infinity.
You spend more on items, small. It's like you're buying a game lah.
Yeah.
It's basically DLCs and more DLCs and more DLCs just to complete one thing.
Yes, correct. There is the gimmick of the marketing is very smart, to be honest, but it's quite annoying in some sense.
Yes, it's quite annoying. Stop doing that, Bandai. Stop doing that. But nevertheless, the Barbatos looks simply badass. Especially the V-fin, it's way different than any other. Oh, the face is so nice. It's super duper nice.
Super nice.
It's not your normal, typical Gundam that you usually see.
But there are one thing that I don't like so much is the side shoulder here. The seam line quite obvious.
Really?
It's a whole seam line here. It's not with one piece. You'll see a seam line which is you need to sand it and then cement it so it looks nice.
I see.
Overall,
you can see the line from it lah.
That's the weak point here, the shoulder.
See. Oh, you need to customize a lot lah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Now up to number 4.
This is huge.
This one is a huge number 4, because this number 4 is the Banshee Norn Perfect Grade.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is monster.
This is very big. If you actually bought it right, it's actually very very big. He sells it. He knows how big it is.
It's huge. It's this tall.
It's this tall. You want to put it in your room? It's this tall.
Yes, and you can like put lights in it. Well, there are pain and there's a good and bad. The good thing is if you want to buy this unicorn PG, if you don't like hassle, buy together with the light so that when you assemble, you put in the light.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to save a bit money, then you say want to buy the light later, be prepared. You will bite your own ass because very simple. You have to open that.
You have to take out of the parts just to put the LEDs again.
Yeah.
And it's hell because you have to repeat all of it.
Overall
again.
solid. Overall the joint proportion because I got reviewed the white one, the unicorn, which is overall I love this. It's a very 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 good PG version and very recommended proportion everything. Even the transformation don't have much of loose part.
Wow. Okay, from my design perspective, right, I actually love the Banshee more than the Unicorn a bit. Although I'm a Unicorn fan, But this one is super duper badass. It really shouts out because actually the Banshee is based on a lion, if I'm right. Because the unicorn is a unicorn. Then the Banshee is from a lion, if I remember it right from the show. And it really shows that it's from a lion. You can see how extravagant the Banshee is, from the V-fin itself to the psycho frame when it transforms. Oh, it just looks so badass with the gold and navy black parts. It's super duper nice.
It's very, very nice. And one of my favorite part is the weaving here. It actually have a magnet actually. You can actually snap it, so it look very tidy.
Ooh.
Unicorn also. If a little bit or something like you feel like it's...
Okay, now I should buy it.
It's very good.
It's very good. Overall, it looks super duper badass.
Very, very recommended if you are unicorn fans.
Yeah, totally recommend. It will totally worth your money.
So, next one we have.
Next, number 3 is the Hyaku Shiki.
Now, this one...
The Master Grade Hyaku Shiki.
This one actually, I must say that it's a wallet killer.
It is?
Because this is actually plated, coated, and it costs almost 200 bucks. But the best part about this 2.0 Hyaku Shiki is undergate.
Ah, okay.
So normally the complaint on last time preview version, alright, when you cut the coated plated gold part,
Oh, it will leave a mark.
you leave a mark, very obvious and very annoying. But this one, because they put under, when you cut it, you can't see it much. Hardly see.
Wow.
Articulation, proportion, and the weight of the hits, solid. That's why this one have to be number 3. But too bad it's actually like overlooked kit. Not much people notice it until you really like build it. Then you really enjoy. You will enjoy the piston part, the articulation on the knees. The backpack not so much, but overall the design, proportion, sexy. Especially from the Gunpla builder point of view.
Yes, from the design perspective, right, this actually looks very, very super duper badass. Totally deserves on the top 3, right? This totally deserves in top 3. As you can see, the gold-plated body parts are the main selling point.
Yes.
Also, it's piloted by Shar Aznavour / what does he call again in the Zeta series again? I forgot it already. But oh yeah, about Quattro Vagina, if I'm right. Yeah, the name is a little bit weird. Quattro Vagina. It's actually, it's a bit... See, what have you done? But nevertheless, it looks super duper badass with its gold-plated body. I like the visor, which is very, very jet-like, very, very super duper cool.
Yep.
Also, it's actually in the series itself, it's supposed to be a transformable mobile suit, but then they couldn't finish it, so they decided with this design, which is super duper nice, very sleek.
You know this molecule quite well, though.
Yeah, it's actually a Delta Plus cousin, but nevertheless, I can continue that in another episode.
Second one, we have Reborn Gundam.
Oh, we have the I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Gerbera.
the Gerbera,
A type of flower.
the RE100 Gerbera, Reborn 100 Gerbera. Okay, to be honest, I don't watch much of this series. This one is not actually in a series.
I think it's manga based, I think.
Yes, it's actually after Stardust Memory. Yes, it's a GPO3's
0083, I think.
Zero Big Brother, if I'm right. You can count it as a Big Brother.
I haven't really watched the episode also, but when I see people build it in front of me, then they share an experience, then I try to play around with it. Overall, for the Reborn version, this is my top one favorite, because number 1, it's huge with a backpack. Number 2 is solid, and it's very, very Gundamish. Alright, the leg stable, and the backpack, because the backpack is very heavy.
Yes.
So one of the, I don't know what you call this thing. I just call it one of that thing. Okay.
The backpack thing.
That thing. Alright. You have a stabilizer for you to make sure that it can stay very well. The shield, the color separation, very, very, very
nice. I never actually bought one of those RE100s. So far in your experience as a builder, right, and a seller, what do you think with Bandai decision on making the RE100?
Well, basically from what I see, it's actually Bandai tried to come up the high demand or some like based on their research to cater some of the market that have been wanting this kit, but I think they don't want to invest so much into a master grade, so they come in between high grade and master grade so that it can cater that market, that high demand. For example, Nightingale, they are third party coming out for so many years. People have been asking Bandai why they come up, but finally they come up. But surprisingly, I was shocked. It's actually a new version, Reborn, which is good. But Nightingale for me,
It's a bit meh.
I like MK3 and this one, of course.
Oh, it looks super nice.
Even though it's not very hollow, don't have inner frame, but overall, it's very satisfying for lazy people and like big stuff because it's in between.
Okay, from my perspective, right, the Gerbera itself, although it didn't came out in the anime series, but when you look at it, right, it actually respected its old our GP03 brother, which is this is super duper nice. I think the color blue, the design for the backpack, it's very simple. It's not that exaggerated as GP03 with the dendrobium, right?
It's how I see Gundam should look like.
Yes. This is like how normal Gundam, not too badass, yet not too boring. This is the mid-tier level. This is just right. Tepat-tepat je. Just right. So far, okay. Now, honorable mention.
Go for
for number one would be the Gunpla of the year for 2015 is the Gundam The Origin Master Grade version.
I720.
Ooh, this okay. Bandai, you did a very good job on this one. Very good of you.
This is very good. My partner painted it and I built it. The inner frame is and the body is whole new mold. We don't like recycle much. And the detailing for the outer look, the panel line. If you are type of like enjoy do panel line and like to see the design of the outer look, this is the best there is for that years. The shield, you have a lot of gimmick, you have a lot of weapon you can hide behind.
Oh,
right. My favorite part is the backpack, the back rifle, the weapon. It actually can do like you can build gimmick, you can open and then you can like bend it and you can switch around. Well, R78 is always famous for its face, the design, super everything. Detail, I couldn't complain much. Solid, all the joint cap, all very solid. You won't feel any loose part. You have a special of this crotch part. The joint, you have a special gimmick for it so you can do more posing.
wow.
Overall, if I were a Gunpla builders and I want to customize, I feel very hard to customize because it's just so perfect.
It's totally perfect in every other way.
Yes.
Yeah, from my perspective, right? Bandai has been making a lot of remake versions of the original RX-78. We have the 1.0, then War, I forgot which one, the War, whatever it is, and then the 3.0. 3.0, I think it's a
3.0.
They have a 3.0, right?
Yeah, the 3.0. That is very awesome.
Somehow this is like the ultimate perfect remake of the RX-78, I have to say.
3.0 for me, it's very good detail. You have like this 3.0.
The fingers, right?
But for me, it's still too extreme. For me, it's like RG.
I see.
I love model kit that in between that, not too much power, solid. RX 3.0, some are still like this one.
I see. From the design perspective, it looks perfectly awesome. It looks superb. The joint parts are awesome. The one main selling point is that gun on its shoulder. That is one very good addition, Bandai. You made a very good decision on that one.
That's a very good. Have you watched Origin before?
Yeah, I do.
I think they're gonna come out. I think hopefully they'll come out.
Now, if I'm right, they already came out like three volumes. If I'm right. The fourth one, is it 3? I haven't
The
watched.
fourth one is the, I think, Charles Aznavour's so-called Love One.
Ah,
I'm very excited to see that.
yes.
And anything else you like? Seriously.
So basically, they will put this
I'm
in
not
the show.
Sure. I'm not sure yet. I just want to see a Gundam. It's because too many
So
mono
far,
eyes.
so far we've been listening a lot from Char's side, right?
Yes.
Ever since he was a child until he was a teenager, until
there will be a Gundam.
there'll be a Gundam, but in the last part, they tried to somehow, right? They, you know, the original series, which is focused on Amuro only, then a bit of a Char. This one, in the origin series, they completely turning it around. They concentrate on Char's backstory.
I prefer Char.
I prefer. It's okay. It's good actually. You can actually know the real good side of Char. He's not totally that bad. He's actually a very good person.
Yeah.
It's just that he's been stressed out.
So I think this all with our 2015 topic, which is I'm happy to pick this based on a personal experience, and I'm very thankful that I can hear from the designing.
I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of watching the series. I rarely build. No worries.
I'm looking forward to do another one in 2016. I think maybe next year.
Yeah, we have to wait for February next year until the catalog comes out.
Yeah, and, until that come out. So I'm really looking forward, and do subscribe Amir's Kopi O channels. He have a lot of review and a lot of talks. Talk that, talk this, talk that. I love his channel. Do support. I think the link below. And what about you? Anything you wanted to share with the fans?
Well, I would just want to say thank you to Chris also for actually
High five.
high five for actually lending us his shop for making this Gunpla video. I mean, if you want to do a Gundam talk show, right, you have to do it in the Gundam shop, so you have that feel, and I really have that feel right now, which is very, very nice. Also, if he's subscribing to my channel, I
already subscribed.
I already subscribed to his channel also. So you guys have to subscribe to his channel, and better if you can, come to his shop, which is Gundam Toy Shop. If you don't know where it is, Google. It's also in Facebook pages. I can put in the link under below. Go to his shop. It's super nice. You can almost have anything you want here. You can just order it from him. He's a very good guy, very friendly guy too.
Thank you so much. So guys, do remember, subscribe channel, share this video to your friends and family, and really support our channels. And we're looking forward to have more video. I think we'll discuss it later. We have a surprise. If we redo it, hopefully they will like.
Yeah, maybe we can do more collabs on both of our channel, where we do reviews on Gunplas and Gundam's animes.
Yeah, we'll cause trouble sometime.
We'll cause trouble sometimes. Why not?
I think that's about it, right?
That's about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See ya.